they had. Number one, I want to build a house. Number two, I want to finish my master's degree. Number three, I want to visit Israel. Now, you crown all your goals in 5 years, goals that are not attainable in that period of time. What happens when you budget is your budget tells you the limit of your income so that you realize you've got to control your goals and put them within limits. The next one is that a budget serves as a communication tool. Let me even take time on this one, because this one is so crucial. 75% tension in marriages is directly related to failure to communicate. But failure to communicate in this manner is directly failure to communicate on financial matters. Here is how it starts. If you don't have a budget, then every day you have to explain to your husband or to your wife where you spent the money and why you chose to spend the money there. But when the two of you have sat down and the two of you have developed a budget, then you can actually decide that you will have a tool that communicates to both of you as to what should be done with your finances. I cannot overemphasize this point. All I can say is, when you have a budget which both your husband, your wife, or you as a couple have both looked at, you have a tool that communicates to both of you what exactly you need to do financially. So instead of each one coming every day to explain, I spent so money for this, I gained this much money, I did this, you both have a tool that communicates, and all you say is, oh, this is where the money went, it is on our budget. And lastly, a budget helps you start a good habit. It is a very good habit in financial management to know where your money will come from and where your money will go. Now, a question that begs understanding is, who should then budget? With all these important things, who should budget? One time, a certain person helped me understand this. We were asking the question, should people who don't have a lot of money budget? That person put it this way. They said, if I have 10 children and another person has 1 child, which of the two of us, or who out of the two of us, should pay extra care to the child? Is it the one with 10 or is it the one with 1? Obviously, I would hope both should pay all the attention they should, because children are valuable. However, simple logic would tell you that the person with only 1 can only have 1. And if they lose that 1, that's all they have. So they are going to make sure they are careful with what and how they raise that 1 child. The other one with 10 knows in their minds they will do their best, but if they lose 1, at least they have 9. The point I'm making is, everyone who handles money should learn how to budget. So, number 1 answer to who should budget is everyone who handles money. Secondly, especially those with limited income. Now, that is not to say those with big amounts should not budget. As a matter of fact, they know better. They know better that if they don't budget, they can get into trouble. So basically, it's everybody. Number 3, especially married couples. Why is it that married couples should learn to budget? I already gave the reason. The next group that should budget is people who share expenses. When you live together in a home, you need to learn then that you need to budget in order for you to share your expenses. Definitely, that's why companies and organizations and the nation as a whole spends time on budgeting. But you know, there are many people who say, I fail to budget. When we carry out a questionnaire to determine why don't people budget, this is what we found. We found reasons that people don't budget. Reason number 1, I don't have money. Reason number 2, I don't like numbers. Reason number 3, budgeting restricts me. Number 4, I don't have time to budget. Number 5, I can't keep records. Number 6, I'm not disciplined. Number 7, my spouse does not like it. Now, all these are and may be regarded as legitimate reasons. But my friends, even though these are legitimate reasons, they do not remove the fact that budgeting is important. How many times have those people who've given all these excuses have turned around and have realized they don't have money for this, which they could have budgeted for, and they resort to borrowing or to other such exercises. Now, let me lastly deal with the question of what are the features of a good budget. A good budget, number 1, is going to be written down. Write down